Hey, good evening. It's Saturday night, August 14th. Again, thanks so much for being here. Kind of dodging the rain and thunderstorms a little bit tonight. You might hear a little thunder in the background. But tonight, I finished Psalm 91 this morning, but I want to make a connection to Psalm 91 in the Gospel. Listen to how Psalm 91 ends. God says, because he loves me, his people, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. In other words, he knows my name. He will call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. And we talked this morning about what that means. That the long life is not necessarily in terms of what we think, but life in terms of God's terms. And how he's going to care for us. And how this life, taking hold of life that is truly life, connects us to eternity. And what a beautiful view of life that is. But I want to take Psalm 91 and connect it directly to the gospel. Because those threads are all there. And they're leading us by the hand to the gospel, as Paul says in Galatians. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says this, and why do you worry about clothes? See how the lilies of the field grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you that even Solomon in all of his glory and splendor was dressed like one of these. So if that's how God clothes the grass of the field, how much not more will he give you what you need? See, there's this focus on eternity, this focus on life that is connected to now. It's not eternity way off in the future, like when we die. It's not something that doesn't matter for life. Eternity matters now. That's why Paul says in Corinthians, if it's only for this life that we have hope, then we're all people to be pitied. It is eternity. It's life with God that connects us through him. Because if we know God now, we know him forever. Let me tell you that again. If we know God now, we already know him forever. We are already a part of eternity. It's such a glorious truth. That's why the psalmist can say all the things in Psalm 91 that he says about God caring for us. Even if we have a hard time here, even if we face the impact of COVID or sickness or injury or even death, we are connected with God. And it's a beautiful thing. The lightning there. Now, notice how Jesus ends the Sermon on the Mount. He says, seek first God's kingdom. You know, I love the thunder. I hope you can hear it, because this is God's voice for us. The thunder is God's voice, and we're hearing him right now. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. See, those are the same thoughts of Psalm 91. We are secure with God. Our focus just needs to be on the reality that we are cared for in the shadow of the Almighty. That we are caught up in the gospel. And we are secure there. So I don't need to be plagued by the things of this world. That's what Psalm 91 is telling us. I don't need to be worried about the things of this world that plague everybody else, because I know I am secure in God's hand. And then Jesus takes that and finishes the Sermon on the Mount in this section of chapter 6 of Matthew, and just beautifully lays it out. All the things that we worry about, they're of no consequence. No consequence. Because God is caring for us. He can make us more beautiful even than the lilies of the field by what he does in our hearts. So seek first God's kingdom. Seek first the life that is in Psalm 91, and everything else will find its way. Don't worry about tomorrow, because you're being cared for by the God of Psalm 91, and by the God of the gospel, and by his Son, Jesus Christ, tonight. And that's the thought for this day. Lord bless you. The Lord's Day tomorrow. Turn on post notifications, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And, check us out, everydaytalk247.com. And again, just thanks so much for being here, and your encouragement means so much. And Lord willing, we'll see you Monday morning. Have a great evening, great Sunday, and just rejoice in the beautiful faithfulness of God. Good night.